Okay, I went back and I saw it was about the Demiurge and Uncanny Valley. So Uncanny Valley is different from the Demiurge, but it's a substitute because the astronomers in the contemporary aristocracy, they ran out of fucking astral currency to pay off the Demiurge or to keep it alive. Either way you want to look at it, you know, the real currency is enthusiasm. You know, there's certain people that if they come around and knock on your door, you come down with a cold, or if they come around or something like that, or something they're asking about your business or nosy, they want you to share their plan, then they will rob you of your enthusiasm in some sort of sense or something like this. Or it's like they're forgiving you. Do I got to remind you that you're a vampire, or I got to give you a knock on the head the same way that they? But you don't do that. You treat they're not bad people. They're not actually bad people. You can't ever figure out a reason why you want to do that. I'm withholding to see if you push the limit case of credulity past the point of being a coincidence or some shit like this. And so they're just like there. They're those kind of people there. Like you can't say like you can't tell if they're robbing you of anything. It will be a psychological Jedi mind trick or something. It's like you just don't have to almost tell them nothing, and you'll be more truthful and honest because you omit more, and you could convey less to them. The only thing that you need to convey to them for them coming around is that you're nice and you're not a threat and this and that. And they're not like people that are in cahoots with anybody that I know that's subversive and active trying to get me. What is this shit? Is it a Matrix? So, and then if you have to approach me with guilt on about a particular issue and at the same time slandering me or something like that, then I shouldn't have a conflict with accepting any money. It's just like, don't let me find out you're like that, because I would rather have enthusiasm instead of like vendetta and shit. Who are you anyways for me to care about? Like, unless you're helping me. If you're helping me, I can sue you or something. But I'm trying to be a man of principle. I don't want to sue anybody. You know, it's not what am I doing? I'm just occupying. There's nothing you have to do. Do you believe everybody has to get their shit together immediately, like, and ponder the purpose of your existence? Like, that shit is annoying. So the Demiurge maybe, impersonate some of your family, and the aristocracy who's like doing this because they know how to recall the soul. These are witches and warlocks. Then they are trying to entice your soul back to the life car after the deceased make the transition. So you're trying to sell you another used car, and you're only here to be tenderized for a new delicacy and to suffer for someone to gain a little tiny bit of knowledge. That is an avatar who's going to help a lot of other people. Yeah, I don't think you would want to volunteer to saving the fucking world, You wouldn't want to do it. So, like, you know what? I charge more astral currency. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to go around your back and they're going to employ Uncanny Valley because it fell in their fucking lap because of the technology boom. It just fell in their lap, and now they can think that they could use it. We already know that's scary. You're supposed to, if you're normal, Uncanny Valley is supposed to scare the shit out of you. It lacks an aspect of being human. So some people are so trifling. And that's the reason why, even though they're not imposters of the demiurge impersonating your relatives at some point in time who died, you can still not call them a coward because they're packaging and bottling uncanny valley to sell to you instead of the Molech, feeding the Molech or something. Like it's like it's the evolution. It's the evolution of scams. Some people are too weak and they fall under possession of energies that are compatible with their physiology. You know, like the people that was there used to be before they opened themselves up to that. Does that sound like a technology for, doing cloning or something? But then at the same time, the government's not behind it. Like you're not working with any kind of spiritual intelligence. You know, if it's a demon or an alien, it doesn't matter. If it's a fucking weirdo wingnut who frequency is so weak that his energy gets knocked over by, regular normal people. So it's to the point that it's not even him. And they like to use those kind of people. For the dialect, for everything. They'll use them to the last drop of, the last bit of any kind of like astral currency or sex magic or anything. I mean, they don't have any sex magic, but if it was sex magic, they'll use that last drop. And out of a crisis, because out of a crisis comes like order. So that's who you duke it out with. Then I'm gonna have to throw my what's it called, in the ring for you. Do you throw something in the ring, hat or something? Or does I have to, or or that's stupid, because everybody has to face the beast. You're not gonna invade. Just everybody has to. So the uncanny valley lacks the aspect of being human, which is recognizing that, and it's similar to Cam's lot, and the crushing wheel of revolution that precedes each and every revolution, like a wheel, like the next thing, like the next notch on the wheel to just crush the one that's before it. If you look at the dialectics in that light, it seems silly. It seems really like goofy and silly and stupid. But it's like, okay, what I mean? Now they're hypersensitive to bullying. Suggestive psych. Is there some suggestive psychology in that? Dick to me, lop it off of me. I don't know. It's like, is there a way to tell somebody, that you're actually in living a lie? You're this and living inside of that or something. Because the percentage of people who need to lop it off of me went up by like 20%, or the percentage of people that need to add a dick to me was up like skyrocket, like something like 20-30%. Yeesh. Yeah. And there's not enough of those right now that are gonna say, I made a mistake and I regret it or something, and it turned out that it was a mistake. So I don't want to get beat up. So I'm going to go ahead and encourage you to go ahead and lop it off and add a dick and do all that shit. Because I don't want to get on anybody's bad side. If you come back with a zipper on your chest, like instead of tits, you're mad at me like some child star Hollywood actors or something like that. I could be like, I don't know. I was never one of those people saying to do that.